Cocktail Cobbler. That's what we're going to make. Right over yonder, sitting on that stove, is that old white glass dish. I'm not sure it's got a brand on it. Oven's been preheating at 350 degrees. Got that butter over in that dish right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to make this. Made one just a couple of days ago. Most delicious. Let's do it again and then we'll move on. You know, I just jotted it down one evening. I was just kind of thinking, you know, what do I have? I was looking in there and I was thinking, you know, what do I have? You know, just whip something up really quick, you know, like a sleepover or something. So simple. Questions me to why somebody would buy a cobbler mix. What I got in yonder, right in here, what I done already, I just put it in there. You know the way I cook. It's good. It's good. But I got that self-rising flour in there, and it's more than 1.5 cups. You know what I mean? I looked at it. I think it was right. I put a little more. And I've got 2 big old handfuls of grits, instant grits. I just throw them right in there. That's all that's in here. And now I need to have some sugar in there, a cup. Now you can actually, and I have heard in the past, you know what I mean, just kind of not pay attention. I put too much sugar in a few things, I'll admit to it. But, you know, a cup, get you a handful like that, and a handful like that. Oh, we had some spillage right there. That's enough right there, man. Oh, that's going to be good. Mix that up right there. Mix up as you go. A good, nice, oh, it's going to be good. And anytime, I mean, the rule is anytime that you put sugar in something, put you a little bit of salt. And I'm going to put, see about how much that is right there? That's about not hardly enough. Oh, I'm going to put a little more. I'm going to say a teaspoonful of salt, because the peaches, the fruit cocktail that I'm using tonight, it's in that heavy syrup. You know what that means? It's going to be good, man. Look out on that. And of late, I have been on this, about everything I've cooked for the last some time now. I've been using this here ground cinnamon. And I'm going to show you about how much I'm going to get. Y'all see that right there? That's a pretty good lot, because I want the cinnamon to come out I want it to be in the flavor here. So that's about, I'm going to say that's a tablespoon. A good heaping, it's going to be good. Now, what you got right here, you can bag this up if you want to. You know what I mean? Save it. You can do whatever you want to with it right now. Bag it up, put it in the refrigerator, but I see no reason why. That's your basic cobbler mix. All you do is add some milk to it, and you're good to go. So usually on a 1.5 cups of flour, usually it takes on that milk it takes 1.5 cups usually. So let's put about that much in there. Might be a little bit too much. If it is, we'll address it with a little more flour. Don't forget we got that melted butter over there on the stove there waiting on this. Stir this up really good. Actually a whisk. If you have trouble mixing this batter up right here, use a whisk. But, you know, most of the time I get by with a spoon. You know what I mean? One of them big long handle I've got a whisk. I have two whisks there in the drawer. But see, that's good enough. You don't need nothing more than that right there. I mean, a lump or two just adds to the flavor. I'm just saying. Man, that's going to be good. Oh, we're going to need that. I mean, you know, first cooking goes, this right here is about one of the easiest things you can make. See that butter down in there? I'm just going to run up there, run around through here and try to capture some of it right in the middle of that batter. Just pour all that in there. Get everything out of there. That's usually the good stuff is what's going to come out. Right here's where most people goes wrong, is they start fidgeting around with their fruit. And I'll show you something. Just put you some fruits right in there, syrup and all. Watch that. Just dump it right in there. I mean, move your can around. Don't get in one place. Oh, that's gonna be good. Don't be tempted to swirl him around none, but just let me say out there to the radio land, hey Dale, I'm going to bake this for about 45 minutes. I ain't even going, well I am, about halfway I'm going to turn the dish around. Make it brown exactly straight across. 45 minutes, I'm going to drag that out of there and we'll have to taste it. Man, that smells good, that cinnamon. That's that Aldi cinnamon right there in that. About 45 minutes. 53 minutes. That cobbler's been in that there oven at 350 degrees. Let's drag it out. And I done already turned it around there about halfway, and I did notice that I done run the bowl over. You know, that ain't the first cobbler I ever baked. When you can probe that cobbler, you can probe that cobbler right there with a stick, a skewer, or something if you want to, but it ain't necessary. Let that cool a little bit. That cobbler's ready to eat. I mean, we got sizzle there. About 55 minutes later, right there's what we got. Been sitting here on the sideboard for about 15 minutes, cooling. Remember them 2 hands of cornbread fulls that we put in there. Just remember that. But let's just serve this upside down. I'll show you something. Watch this. Perfect. Okay, let's serve that oven right the same way. Oh yeah. A little close up on that right there. Get you one of them. Just get right in there and get you one of them fruits. That bread right there is, you know, it don't get much better than that. I'm just saying, drag out a cast iron skillet or the ever so faithful white bacon dish. Very good. A little serving zest in there. You know, ice cold just milk. Cornbread to give it a little texture. Most delicious. Enjoy.